Walk with me, friends.
I remember waking up here the very first morning to so many new and unrecognizable noises. I tried to introduce myself to the women downstairs, but they did not speak any English, so I decided to go for a walk and see the neighborhood. Once I got outside, though, I realized that crossing the street was not going to be an option, and I didn't want to turn because I did not want to get lost. So I ended up just walking our block, which took me maybe 10 minutes, but it was a complete sensory overload. Currently, I've been in Ho Chi Minh for about a month and a half. Now I can say hello, I can ask for my room key, I can say thank you. I can cross the street by myself, and walking around this vastly different city is starting to feel much more natural. The most prominent thing on my mind is how fast it feels like time has gone, and also how much I feel like I've done. Every weekend there's something going on, either with the program or a trip that we have planned on our own. The weekdays sort of feel more like the weekend than the weekend does, because we have class and then we just spend our time near where we live, relaxing and doing homework, while the weekends are just packed with activities. I think one of my favorite parts so far has been getting to know our roommates. They're all really interesting people and really dedicated to the program and getting to know us. It's really fun sharing stories and experiences with them. We get to hear about their lives and how they do things, and then we get to share about what our lives are like back in the US, and it's just a really cool dialogue. It's been nice to be here for long enough now that we can know some of the street vendors and shop owners, and we get fewer stares as we walk through our neighborhood. That has definitely been an adjustment, is getting used to people always looking. It's interesting because when we travel in a big group, I feel like we get fewer stares because that's how people expect us to be traveling. But when I'm alone or when I'm just with my roommate, I feel like I have so many eyes on me. Staying in touch with friends and family has been pretty easy, what with Skype and Facebook. The internet isn't always reliable, but we've learned how to work around it. One challenge, though, which I've recently discovered, is staying up to date and on top of my life back home. And what I mean by that is it's really tempting to just focus on what I'm doing here in Saigon, but there are things that have come up, like housing and summer jobs and other opportunities like that I can't ignore. It's an adjustment to learn how to deal with situations like that from overseas. Another challenge about being here is that sometimes it's hard to be the outsider and not really know the rules to the game. Sometimes you don't really know what you're supposed to be doing, and it can be challenging. But that being said, the good things about this country and this city and this program far outweigh the bad things.